on the court for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. And it's Black in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Off target on the 15-footer.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Heat trail by 8. Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was. And I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020. And now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance, and I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
Here's Suggs. After the basket by Davion Mitchell. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And here is Mitchell. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Now Wiggins, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Andrew Wiggins.
Tell you what, somebody came to play and compete tonight. Wiggins has been bagging his groceries all game long.
Black. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Wiggins. 14 points for him. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Shoots over Isaac. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Adebayo. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Low block shot on the way, and he gets the jumper to drop. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter. Orlando leading. A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Suggs. Buries it from three-point range. Suggs has got 7.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Wiggins passes to Mitchell. His three-pointer's off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They set the pick. Here's Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. And it's Suggs with the rebound. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got assist number 5 here tonight. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell finds Robinson. Suggs against Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? The shot by Mitchell, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And that concludes the first half. Orlando out in front, up 9. The Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded.
Okay, time to shift focus. Looking at some games coming up later on tonight. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 9 points. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. They've got Mitchell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. From the baseline, here's Carter. Takes it off the glass. Carter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Inside, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Carter finds Wagner. Takes the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Wiggins. Oh!
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ben Carroll left side. Back to Wagner. Just 4 to shoot. Shot, high post. And it's Banchero missing. The Heat trail by 7. Kicks it out to Hero. And it's off from 3-point range. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Suggs to the middle. And then Carter with the dunk.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
Hero against Caldwell Pope. Good work there as it goes. Hero's got 10.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Carter looking around. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. From beyond the arc, the shot's good from Carter. 7 points in the game.
Now a rock-solid part of his game. Carter Jr. is somebody you have to take seriously from the three-point line.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And they also showed up in the top 5 in terms of steals. Their on-ball defensive pressure was killer last season.
And Greg, you talked about their points off turnovers. Not many teams were better at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. Pass to Hero. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Now, here's Banchero. Over Adebayo. Again, the Magic score.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Ware. There's the three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The Heat trail by 9. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Suggs. Ware, no good. Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Caldwell Pope, and it's Miami with the rebound. Mitchell passes to Ware. Pass to Hero. Banked in off the glass. Hero's got 15. Here's Suggs. He's got 10. Here's Banchero. Banchero with the screen. There's the lob to Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
And here is Hero. He's got 15. From the arc. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. And it's Suggs missing. The Heat trail by 6. Mitchell outside. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his 3-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the 3-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. And Miami has possession. 9-point game. Hero, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Isaac outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And you know, guys, I like the fact that Isaac is adding different elements to his game, and the shot fake will only make him more dangerous.
Good on both. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Anthony's shot is off. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 11. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Got a hand on it.
Big time denial that time by Wagner. Boy, he put some plaster on that one.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. 5th on the list, the Magic.
Well, when you talk about teams that had a great defense last year, you got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
Here's the 3. De Silva, no good. The Heat trail by 11. Robinson on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Magic have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Outside Anthony. Wagner finds Harris. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic. Anthony against Mitchell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Isaac up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Magic lead by 11.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Hero against Harris. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer. 7 feet, that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Anderson comes in for Tyler Hero. Franz Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Black comes in for Gary Harris. Isaac passes to Wagner. Here's Black. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And you know for that matchup with New York, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Alec Burks checked in for Mitchell. Burks for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Wagner kicks to Black. Isaac passes to Black. From downtown, Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. They get a hand on it, taken away by Anthony. Pass to Black. Here's Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Wagner forcing the defense to compromise there. A good job forcing the issue inside.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Heat trail by 9. Jovic passes to Burks.
First team foul.
Here's Adebayo. 6 points for him.
Hey, right here.
Anderson outside. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Hands it from downtown. Burks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Adebayo. Pass to Jovic. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Isaac kicks to Anthony. Over Robinson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Orlando Magic Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the side. Headline, let's check it.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Harris. Cole Anthony is out there with Black. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show. That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Harris passes to Anthony. Good. Harris gets the assist. 9 points for Cole Anthony.
Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
Pass to Jovic. There's the screen. Robinson for 3. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Heat trail by 8. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Burks the pass to Robinson. Hero way outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bitadze's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Black kicks to Isaac. Over Anderson. Isaac misses.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And there's another one for the Heat.
Anderson makes terrific decisions, especially for his position. He's a great passer.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The Heat making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Told them pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Outside, Robinson. Anderson dishes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. And it's sent back by Isaac. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Magic leading by 8. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Shoots from 12. Knocked away. Caldwell Pope outside. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Can't allow any separation off the screen. Caldwell Pope, very good at taking advantage of any space you give him.
Mitchell passes to Hero. Offline with his three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and the layup is good. And it's a 12-point Magic lead.
Yeah, cashing in close. Caldwell Pope showing you there. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Outside Hero for the three. Again, the miss by the Heat.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope. Ben Carroll left side. There's Wagner with the three. The rebound by Anderson.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Outside Hero. Back to Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
They call him slow-mo. That dunk from Anderson was anything but slow-mo. That was power mode.
Carter finds Banchero. Rebound by the Heat. Pass to Jovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jovic has got it back down to within single digits for the Heat.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
There's the lob to Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Mitchell kicks to Robinson. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, here in the second half, it's pretty obvious. They've gone to the long ball to try to keep pace.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
And Miami making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Outside Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mitchell. The 3, it's tipped.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
Banchero, a screen for Suggs. Connects from 3-point range. Suggs has got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them. Boy, a bunch of pep in his step. Suggs got up a little extra on that one.
Mitchell outside. Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. To the inside. Caldwell Pope. And it's denied. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. It's a 14-point game. And a wide open look for Hero. And a miss there on the triple.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Suggs. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Hero. Miami no. Good on that time either.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Banchero up top. Here's Suggs. Drills the three-pointer. Suggs has got 8 points in the quarter.
You can see Suggs' confidence growing over time with every three that he makes. Keep shooting them, Jalen. Keep shooting them.
The Heat trail by 17. Now, Hero. Adebayo with the ball. Back to Hero. Over Caldwell Pope. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Adebayo. And that's 20 points for Tyler Hero. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paolo Banchero.
Boy, has he been getting after it tonight. I mean, they asked him to provide a big chunk of the offense, and he responded. Those defenders had no idea what they were getting into tonight. Big-time performance by him.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Mitchell against Suggs. No good on the triple. And Miami shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Magic.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Paolo Banchero.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Anthony. Isaac a screen on Rozier. Anthony finds Isaac. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Rozier. The shot from the low post is good. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anthony taking his time here. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Isaac. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch.
running to a check, I be sprinting to a profit. Do numbers when I want, I'm a cop.
To an all-new episode of NBA 2K.
Season 7 is currently in progress.